Hi, I'm Doug Llewelyn in Los Angeles, and welcome to California. As you know, they call this the Golden State, and in the world of business, California has been golden practically since the days of the great gold rush. Today, there are more diverse industries, more high-tech companies, and business trendsetters here than in any other state on the map. From the Hollywood entertainment factory to Silicon Valley, from San Diego north to San Francisco, California truly is a golden state for business. And we're about to explore this state to meet with many of its business leaders, visionaries, and entrepreneurs whose ideas, products, and services are having such an impact on the whole world. So come along with us as we examine some of the latest trends in the world of business from throughout this great golden state of California.
Welcome to a special edition of Heartbeat of the City. I'm Jim Lang, and thanks for joining us.
And I'm Bella Shaw. We are examining some of the latest examples of how new technology and innovative ideas are changing the world around us as we move through the new millennium.
On this edition, we'll be focusing on one very uniquely qualified company that we think has set the Heartbeat of the City standard.
A beautifully landscaped yard. It is something virtually every homeowner would love to have, but very few realize what it takes to end up with something like this, for example. Obviously, it takes a lot of planning, a lot of planting, and a lot of tender loving care. A little bit of money doesn't hurt, but it all begins with the design. And in that area, is in a class by herself. She owns a company called Allure Landscape and Design in Encinitas, where she creates works of art in landscapes for homeowners. What is so amazing, however, is how much this differs from her training and background, which includes getting a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of California in Berkeley and work for a high-tech Silicon Valley company where she designed the capital equipment that created the silicon wafers for computer chips. It is a far cry from what she's doing now, but you know what? She likes this better.
I start with the client and I ask them what their needs and wants are and find out favorite colors, find out allergies to plants, find out about their pets habits, about the people's gardening habits. I learn about their jobs a little bit to figure out if they need to relax more at home. Of course, we all have to relax more at home, but some people need it extra relaxing at home, so then I have to design more fountains and flowing, and capture the wind in trees for the leaves rustling. It takes a while to pick out the client's needs and wants, so I ask several questions that are along the same mode, like where do you feel at peace? The beach, the mountains, the east, the desert.
Tristan, do you think most people have any idea of what kinds of plants there are that they like and what they want when they consult with you for a landscaping job?
They have a general idea of what they dislike. For instance, a lot of people dislike cacti, especially around children, because of the danger, potential for danger. But they do see plants that they drive by and they see beautiful flowers and they say, oh, I want this plant that has these orange flowers, and then I show them pictures of the plants in my photo album of all different plants that I've taken around here, and they'll point to the plant and tell me, oh, that's the plant. So then I make sure to have those favorite plants in their yard, because that gives them a sense of peace that they have, you know, that color that makes them feel so good, or the leaf texture that they really appreciate.
You know, you're a mechanical engineer by trade and by training. What I'm really interested to know is how important is the artistic aspect of what you do as a landscape designer?
Art is very mathematical as far as perspectives and geometries. If it's distorted at all mathematically, it creates tension for the client. So the purpose of my designs is to create an atmosphere of complete relaxation by complete mathematical balance in an artistic way.
Take me through the process you go through with a client once they decide that they'd like to have you take a stab at designing their yarn.
Well, I first meet with the client, both spouses at their house. That way, the spouses always want two different things, so that way I get all the information I need in one interview. The interview lasts about an hour and a half with the two clients, and I go through how many people will you be entertaining in your yard. Do you want a patio, a sun patio, pizza oven, barbecue, gazebo, fireplace, a play area, secret garden, all sorts of different things.
So do you then take charge of bringing all of this to life, or does your job stop with simply being the architect who designs the landscape?
I have 3 contractors that I like to use that are familiar with my computerized designs. A lot of contractors get a little nervous when they see it's done on computer. So these 3 I've used before that are very comfortable with my work and understanding how I illustrate. I do the design basically and then I'm finished, but if the contractor has questions, I work with the contractor. If the client calls and needs additional information or wants me to come out to the property, I do that no charge and come out there and make sure everything's implemented properly. This yard is an example of a yard that was just grass, a pool, and some giant bamboo when we started. And what I did to make it more of a focal interest to the people was I brought a flagstone path here and put a planter right here with pygmy date palms and also black granite boulders here. And then to balance out the black granite boulders, I put black granite boulders here, here, and then this area here needed some weight. So I put the boulder here with a queen palm to balance out all the other queen palms in the area.
The truly fascinating story of her company, Allure Landscape and Design. I'm Doug Llewelyn reporting from Encinitas.
And that'll do it for this special edition of Heartbeat of the City, the program that shows our viewers how businesses and industries function.
And how technology is rapidly changing and creating many new business opportunities. On behalf of our entire staff, I'm Jim Lang.
And I'm Bella Shaw. Thank you so much for watching.